Well, hello everybody. Hope everyone's having a good morning, afternoon, or night. We're having a bonus stream night to make up for missing last Thursday, as I did not have the energy to stream, but I really wanted to stream the altars because there was a lot that we still wanted to see. I'll be streaming more of the altars in July as well, but I just wanted to make sure that we continued the game, as there are many mysteries afoot. One sec, finishing my settings. There we go. Make sure I can see chat. Oops. Resource of, yeah. Have to update that, but oh well. Looks good. Now that we've unlocked our other character clone, they're now showing in the menu, so that's fun. That. That little mug. Okay. I do have to restart the day, but that's okay.
Hey, man. Can we talk?
Talk. Gonna grumble about.
Get rid of you.
Whoa, you look tired, man. Everything okay?
I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with sleeping on the floor?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Of course not. You have your cozy captain's bed.
Marking previous choices. Oh. Oh, cool.
All right. No need to be so dramatic about it. I'll get you a proper dorm. Sounds like a promise.
Hey, Q. Thanks for the lurk. Getting all my girls. Keep move forward, interact E, toggle task panel. Hold F to scan wave. The wave appears on the scan ground. Move towards the deposit. Follow the wave to find it. Thank you for the lurk, Zach. You okay? Or crash, boom, bang. Hey, Cobra. Ah. How dare. Not very good at the mining stuff.
Shortages are detected. The procedure will be assessed as too risky, and the quantum computer will prohibit its initiation. Welcome to the safe.
Holly's doing good. I'm gonna get a stupid mining operation figured out. I'm not very good at it. Not yet. I just got started. I need to get a mining operation up and running first. Because we need materials. I need to make a dormitory. Yeah, clearly it's right there. What materials do I?
Luke's rocks look like they might be passable. If only I had a tool to drill through them.
How was the crafter stream? It was good. We got the collar rhinestoned. I put some pictures in the crafty Discord so you can see them. What time is it? 30. I think 30 was what I needed for something. Oh, 40. Phooey.
Is it me, or does it sound a bit artificial?
It's a sheep that came out of a thing that
Functionality that
Oh, mining outpost is 30. Let's go.
to the Saber evacuation.
Okay. What am I out of? Nope, she's in the way. yay. Dang it. You want to play Tetris? There's got to be an achievement for beating the game with as few altars as possible, another one for beating as many altars as possible. I bet you there is, yeah. Yeah, I'd be shocked. There wasn't that kind of achievement. They might also just force you to unlock the altars, depending on the story. I just noticed the suspension was changing as I was moving things around. Really awkward game of Tetris. First one is forced. Yeah, you didn't have a choice on the matter. I feel like the next one's gonna be forced too, because we're gonna need I think we're gonna need something very specific here soon. Much better. here. Oh, I have a call. Wait. I want all the beds on the same rope, on the same level. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave this one here for now, but I'm gonna move it later. I don't want to waste materials right now. I'm gonna forget where I put everything now. Hey, Inspector. See, I already forgot I put the quantum room. Okay. I made... Ah! Look at the dormitory. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, there's a really cute Easter egg that's going to show up later. But I don't want to spoil it, so... Okay. Okay, there's... Oh, this goofball.
About time. I'm in some deep shit here.
So you're not at your destination yet?
I'm stuck. We're stuck. There's a freaking lava river blocking our way.
Do you think you can cross it?
We're not cooking Molly.
I'm on it. Just need a little time.
Right. Well, I got in touch because I have some news for you. Good news and, well, just news.
Dolly's not around anymore.
What's
Bad
the
news.
bad news?
You didn't listen. There's no bad news. First of all, I've been informed that a rescue party is being organized.
Organized. You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
Mr. Dalsky, please?
Dolly passed
Calm
away a
down.
long time ago, I thought.
No matter how long the procession, it will
We have
always
Molly.
end up in church.
What?
Just the thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired of doing my homework.
Except this is not about your homework.
Yeah, Dolly is the name of the
Sure.
mission.
But you gotta understand, your mission got dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered teleporting.
Yeah, so Dolly is the name of the mission, not the sheep. Molly is the name of the sheep. Yeah, Dolly passed away in 2003. Thank you. So we care about Molly.
How long do you think it'll take them to get organized?
All I can say is, they know it's an emergency.
Wow. That long?
Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm really trying to help.
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but there's a request from my boss directly. Before we get you out
No,
of here,
Inspector. Bad Inspector.
we want you to retrieve as much Rapidium as possible.
Also, I don't think you want to eat a Rapidium grown sheep. I don't think it'd probably be good for you. And I was only able to say it correctly because it was literally said right before I said it.
Oh, come on. Now, when I'm in the middle of this shit?
Yeah, I know. But the middle of this shit is the reason, Mr. Dalsky. If it's true that there's a lot of it there, we just can't leave it to waste. With the sun coming and all,
I really don't know what to say to that.
it's
really
sure
don't
gonna give your
understand that.
rescue mission wings if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit if that's what you're afraid of. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you in on the branching procedure. By the way, is your altar doing any better?
Yeah. We're getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
No. No, none of that. My boss put it out of my mind. That's not to mess things up even more.
So, you admit it's a mess.
What? No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about it.
Oh yes, actually, I want to know.
What's gonna happen to my altars back on Earth?
I don't know. I'm sure my boss will think of something. He always knows what to do.
Well, that was super
You
vague.
either really trust him, or you're very good at not saying anything.
Maybe both? I'm not a natural talker.
Ever tried working on it? You know, with a professional?
Not really. But my sister wanted to be a therapist and she practiced on me when I was 5.
Oh? And how did that go?
She turned to breeding hamsters. I hope you're not laughing.
Your family seems interesting. Got any more stories about them?
It's a big family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles. Yours?
I was the only child.
Wow. Can't imagine how that feels. Anyway, no time to talk about families now, right?
Tell me more about this boss of yours. You mention him a lot.
He's the head of mining operations. Great mind, very open. You'll see. Doesn't normally do this, you know. Talk to people on space missions in person.
Oh, I feel so blessed.
You should. He saved your life, in a way.
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the Rapidian, Mr. Dalsky. And wait for contact from my boss.
Yeah, I noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
Wait, okay. We can make a new altar, I think. Yeah, I know I'm tired.
To the safer
Yeah.
evacuation.
It is sus. Very sus. Okay. We need more materials. Okay, we're getting 10 materials natural a day. Let's cook when we get back to Earth. Mm-hmm. That I'm okay with. Okay, good. Sleeping. I have a theory about the boss. Okay, what's your theory, Inspector? He's the real us and we're an alter? Okay, that's an interesting theory. Will definitely be a mind-blown moment.
Hey, Molly. What are you up to, little rascal?
Ugh. Well, that's not what you want.
Yeah, I noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
Yup. I need to go get some more materials. Oh, found it. Dang it. Mining outpost here. Okay. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody. Hallelujah.
Hey, I built that dormitory you asked for. Hallelujah. I hope you sleep well tonight. I'll sleep like a full-fledged member of an advanced civilization. Sweet dreams, then.
Functionality manual.
Welcome back. We got rich materials now.
Can't get rid of you.
Why are you grumpy now? Order. Oh.
I noticed we're missing a few bad filters.
Well, this planet isn't very, nice. So, yeah, we burned through them pretty quick. Drill. Get any more water resources right now? We get the drill. Oh, geez, cat. Scares the crap out of me. Birch ever so gently nudged me.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable. If only I had a tool to drill through them.
I do have a tool to do. That. No. Run away! Run away! Run back inside! I don't want to be. I don't want to be a nuclear I've been cooked once. I don't want to be cooked again. I have enough materials to make more. Okay, good. But drill cartridges don't cost as much materials, so that's good.
To the Saber evacuation functionality then. Navigation system has been. Evacuation functionality.
We'll explore that new area. First thing in the morning. Oh yeah, don't forget y'all, we added new stuff to Lurk Bait.
To the Saber evacuation.
Oop. Love it.
I noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
Okay. Oh,
Okay. This is not good.
that's terrifying.
We are surrounded. Damn it. So much for plan B.
This is why we need another altar. Nick, you can jump. Develop a new plan. Oh, Rapidium. Rapidash. Rapidium. Yeah, this looks like a deep. You can make it on the dirt bike like Cabin in the Woods. Oh yeah, because that went so well.
Okay. I went beyond the rocks. It
The
doesn't
build
look
a
good.
bridge vaulter sounds legit.
Lava river is fast as hell. I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it. Holy shit. What now?
I mean, it worked in Inside Out, where they took the crushes.
I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve? So now I'm smart, huh? Well, actually, I do have an idea.
I do
Could
have.
build a research lab and see if we can come up with anything useful there. Okay, let's give it a go.
Exactly. The lava river. Lava. Not to be confused with lava chickens. So I need... Please don't. Thank goodness it wasn't a big giant room. Thank you. A lot of water though. Deeper batteries. Mission with Molly. Look at the schematic. Okay. You need a scientist. Eh.
Functionality manual.
What do you mean?
Welcome to the Saber evacuation. Been designed to direct you
Oh, I'm a ding dong.
find
I need to go look. Quantum computer. The music, man. Is it the scientist? Oh. Ew, we never actually saw the... They didn't show us this part the first time. Timer running 7 hours. Okay. Wait, Is that? Hi Cassie, we're making a new Jan. He goofy. I know. We're making a scientist. Don't worry about it. Pet the Molly.
Oh, Molly? How's the grass today?
We needed a scientist. They're not robots. Or aliens, for that matter. They are clones. So, Cassie, when we need extra help... No, the goopy. Don't listen to them, Cassie. They're Westworlders. Actually, that's probably the most... Okay. I'm gonna catch Cassie up. We're gonna give her the spark notes, okay? They're made out of an unknown Earth substance. I mean, yeah, okay, they are technically aliens in this. In relation to Earth, they are aliens. So you're not wrong on that front, Cobra. But they are made of a human, so they are not alien in that retrospect. So just saying. So yeah, because they're being cloned from a human. So yeah. Molly is technically an alien. So yes, okay. Cassie, I'm going to catch you up real quick. So welcome to the altars. So we got crash landed on this planet looking for this material called rapidium or rapidash or rapidabidabidabidum because I can never say it correctly even though I actually said it right the first time. And we got forced into making a clone of ourselves because we needed help to move this big giant wheelie thing that we're currently in. So the first clone we made was an engineer. Rapidash is cooler. Yeah, Rapidash is cooler. So we made our first version of ourselves. And now we just made a new version of ourselves because we need a scientist. Because we're stuck and we're trying to get across a river of lava. And that's where you came in. So what we do is we take this quantum computer and we make alternate life versions of ourselves based on our DNA, on branches of our lives, where if we had done something differently in our lives, this is a version of ourselves that we would have became, which is actually a pretty trippy concept when you think about it. So where is our other self? Oh, he's in the workshop. So this is us. We're the OG. And this is our technical yawn technician who's currently working. Oh, wait. Oh, I need that in real life. So yeah, we got yawn technician. He looks a bit annoyed. Well, I don't blame him. He's kind of annoyed right now. So yeah, like I said, we're currently stuck. Do we need more materials? Yeah. Let me run out real quick. Enjoy lurk. And we've only died once. So far.
Please ensure that
We need to get a source of water here soon. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I think I just saw his butt. I like you all quote me whenever I make butt comments. I think my other quote was I got a boo-boo on my butt. Yeah, I do. Perfect. Okay, first thing in the morning, we'll come back. Unless I accidentally. It was very blurry, Cobra. Very blurry. I'll see if it's still there when we get back. Going back right now. Oh, I got a call. Hold on. Going back to the room right now. You can kinda see it. Like, kinda. Stand, like, right there. By the way, this game is also mature rated.
Functionality manual.
Oh, I think this is the boss.
Hello?
Jan Dolsky. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Yeah.
How do you look up what
sure.
Dolsky means?
You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations. First of all, my heartfelt condolences. Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
Yeah. I still can't get over it.
Their families have been informed. They're grief-stricken, as you can imagine. But the deaths of their loved ones will go down in history as part of a pioneering discovery. Your discovery.
So, do people know I found Rapidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Good, because I might fail.
Of course. Yeah. No reason to get everyone hyped up. Might still fail.
I can see you're a grown man, Jan, and you understand the stakes. I don't want to put pressure on you, but failure is not an option.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the Rapidium?
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both. Rapidium and you, Jan. Do you think it was a mistake?
I have mixed feelings. Sure, it's better to be alive, but I feel like a line's been crossed.
You certainly have a chance to experience something extraordinary. Many people would envy you.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
Oh, heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
He is what we call a do anything at any cost scientist. He will do anything to get what he needs to get what he wants. There's a character in Halo that also does that, and it is bad. That's what he is. So he's going to do anything to get his hands on that Rapidium. Yeah. How can you not hear it over the music? The music's not even that loud. Ugh, can't change it right now. Oh, the music on your end. Got you. I was like, what? That makes way more sense. I was so confused.
It rings a bell. Didn't he make that old game about rats or something?
You're probably talking about The Plague. Close, but it was a book. One about humans, too. Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent. Doing the right thing. You are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate Rapidium in quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now. Constantly failing. You say you're not a hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Jan Dolsky.
You're buttering me up for something.
Okay, you're buttering me up for something big here. Let's cut to the chase.
Hard-headed. I like that. You've probably noticed how different Rapidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Why is that?
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state. A fleeting substance. Spectacular. But also very unstable.
How come it works then?
Not enough tests were run to explain
I find it
that.
meaningful, Dosky? Okay.
The
I wasn't
only
sure if
sample
they
ever
did
found
something.
in space was researched inside a mobile base like your own, but it never made it back to Earth. It lasted long enough to demonstrate its amazing qualities, only to disintegrate somewhere between the Copernicus and the Hyades cluster.
Totally fair, Cassie.
So, you're afraid the rupidium I found might not withstand the journey?
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it. An Ark.
You mean like a box?
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting rupidium. We have blueprints for it. Lucas should send the
Hermetic?
necessary data over to you by the time we finish talking.
Wait a minute.
Constructing a rupidium Ark should be your primary focus now.
That's medical. Okay, hermetic, sealed for mayor. Got it. I was checking if Dolsky had a special meaning. So we could get a little Easter egg. There was something in behind it.
Listen, you're very convincing, but I'm afraid I just won't have the time to do it. I need to find a way forward before the sun comes up.
You're losing faith easily. Look how far you've come. You survived the landing. You found rupidium. Then you branched yourself and managed to get the base moving. Would you really be happy with yourself if it all went to waste?
Waste? Wow. Is that what you consider saving my life?
Your life, my life. Let's face it, all it is a predetermined string of events, distorted with myriads of random, meaningless decisions.
Wow,
We
Maxwell.
spend centuries looking for some kind of sense in it, some kind of meaningful pattern or recipe. Still, no satisfactory answer comes. Until, once in hundreds, maybe thousands of years, a chance appears to make a leap in our understanding of reality.
Whew. What can I say?
I don't know. But whatever you make of it,
Ooh.
let me bare my soul to you. I think these are rare moments that matter.
Sneezed into the mic there.
So, enough talking. Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
What will happen to my altars when we get back?
I don't know. Yet. I don't need to tell you this is unprecedented. There are no good practices here. But I know one thing. You can trust me and Lucas completely. But if anyone else contacts you, it's absolutely vital you don't tell them anything about the existence of the altars.
What? Why?
You know very well why, Jan. The law has been violated.
I thought Lucas said the branching was authorized.
You haven't been listening. There are no procedures for this sort of situation.
Literally
There is
flash
no one who
cloned.
can officially authorize such an act. At the end of the day, it was your decision to branch yourself. It will be in your best interest to keep that in mind when considering the consequences.
I don't like the sound of this.
And we will come back to it later, I'm sure. Right now, I'll have to leave you shortly. Is there anything else?
Do you know what happened to my crew?
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a hunch. I don't have any hard proof to support it.
What is it?
Well, I think it might have been the quantum processing unit that killed them.
What? But that's... No, that's crazy.
Do you read detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means. Well, it certainly had a means to do it.
But why?
Like I said, it's just a hunch. I'm afraid I won't have much more time for now, Jan. Do you have any other questions?
The branching procedure. There's a story there. Tell me.
It is something that has been tested long ago within Ally Corp. But for completely different reasons and, as you can imagine, in a much more rudimentary fashion.
Altering mind records? For whom?
I'm sorry, Jan. It's highly classified and I already told you too much. I think you deserve answers, but regarding this matter, like I said, things were tested just for a while. Not much came of it. Now, I'd love to keep on chatting, but I really will need to be ending this call soon. Do you have any more questions?
No. I'm good.
Rapidium Arc, Jan. That's what you should focus on right now. Your secret is safe with me and Lucas. Once you come back with a remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, just do the right thing. Now, I really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking to you, and we will talk more, I promise. Until then.
Evacuation functionality.
Oh shit. Like we're gonna have our scientists in the room. He all said full send and then you're all saying hush hush. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Let's go meet our new friend. Ooh, too fast. I like the womb dresses them up.
Hey, how are you feeling? Well, I'll be damned.
He's gonna be smart enough to know what he is, I think.
You okay? Surprisingly okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing. Very clearly. Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But... I think you know perfectly well who I am. So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find? What? How much rapidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough?
Yep.
Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good.
That's
Wait,
good.
how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more
The
like
machine
myself,
puts it on him.
but completely unnecessary otherwise.
There's
because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which could only lead to one conclusion: that my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found rapidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So the machine makes the clothing and puts the clothing on them. So yeah. He also just explained it, puts glasses on them, because it goes through a alternate version of them. You're right.
Wow, you're right. That's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And that's the interesting part. Yeah.
Ouch.
Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong? The old crew is gone. They're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now?
When would he prefer?
You have to get our research lab running at once. We need to make some improvements fast if we want to succeed. Then I guess the sooner I start, the better. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
Goodbye. Bye, young scientist. Okay, I need to get more materials. I need water. So I unlocked the deposit. Because yeah, the technician was also born with clothing when he came out.
Good. I noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
Okay, I'm working on it. Oh, right, got it.
press that?
Is Inspector timed out? Oh, okay.
Hey, what's this? Huh? It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
Oh no, I'm gonna get killed by something. Be out of water. I gotta find water. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I almost yeeted myself off a cliff. I don't know if you actually can, but still. I'm okay. Welcome back, everybody. dingus. I forgot that I need 30. Got it. On it. Shh. It's fine. In the morning.
I'm also Jan, obviously. This will never not be weird. Anyway, make yourself at home.
Very
Cheers.
cute.
The quantum navigation.
Pylon. No. Oof, yeah, we need to get.
Mission and safety in your work.
Who's the goofball? I'm a goofball. Who didn't realize that there was an outpost? What? I thought I built one. Dang it.
I noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
I know. Unfortunately. One pylon. Okay, that should be enough. Go. Yes, because we are literally getting radiation poisoning without them. So he has absolutely right to be obsessed.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Because I am failing to get us water for them. So yeah, I do not blame him. Yeah, I don't blame him. My boy, get it. Yes. Get that. Look at that. Oh, I can assign them to it. Yeah, I was a dingus and I did not realize there was a water outpost here, and that was my bad. So whoopsies. Okay, I need to get this.
Come and find me when you have a moment.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Coming.
done. Should I do this now?
Yeah. Come. I need to make. Where you at? Okay. Oh, so yeah. Essentially, the boss man was like, hey, it's going to be really hard to transfer the Rapidium from where you are back to Earth, so I need you to concentrate on making this special arc thing. And I was like, I'm not going to have time to do that. And he's like, look, I get that, but I really need you to try. And if you bring back the Rapidium, nobody's going to care that you made a bunch of altars. So, like, can you give that, like, a go? And I was like, okay, fine. And essentially that was what was happening, so. And then I asked him, like, what's the mind branching? And he was like, the best I can tell you is that it was a top secret thing that was done a long time ago, but I can't tell you too much right now because of, classified information. And let's see what else, did we talk about? But yeah, essentially he's a scientist for scientists' sake, so he's going to do everything in his power to get the Rapidium. That's going to be it. I would say hyper-focused would be probably the term the term. Unfortunately, sometimes people get a little hyper-focused on what they're doing, and they do not think about the consequences when they are doing things. So, yeah. I get a little excited with their work. I'm not ready for this anomaly bullcrap yet. But yeah. It's like any scientist that gets too focused on their theses, essentially. And they forget that other things exist. You know? Okay, that's Rapidium. Oh, that Rapidium, I'm gonna need at least 3 pylons and a mining. Actually, I need to get Yon back in the scientist room.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Keeping busy, I hope.
Yes. Oh, no. Sorry. So do we know what happened to the people that were here before us, or are we the first? We're the first. Yeah. So everyone that we saw was our crew, and they all died. The ship was brought here before us, for us, specifically. So yeah. Oh, and the hunch on what happened to our crew was that the quantum computer did it. But it's a theory. It hasn't been proven yet.
Evacuation functionality then.
Well, Skynet's not wasn't quantum, I don't think. But yeah, more or less.
Will be assessed as too risky.
Where are we at?
Welcome to the safer evacuation.
So, how are you? Settling in all right? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however uncomfortable the angle. There's always an observation to be made. I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally. Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience, I'd love to pick your brain. Do you think you could mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them. Remember to include all unpredictable variables in the equation. That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance. All right, slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. That's slow enough for you?
Don't be cheap on coffee. Idle conversations like this one.
Hey, you've just crossed out every team-building exercise on my list. The people are there for the mission, not the other way round. Truth is, I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed. So what exactly was your research about? Nanotech in space exploration. We went from a humble startup to making headlines in a few months. Taking our solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back. You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone. Turning it over in your head won't get you anywhere.
So he's Tony Stark.
Focus on the work
Sounds
you
like.
need to do here and now. I never thought I'd say it, but yes, you're right. Let's get Rapidian back to Earth, and maybe later, we'll see. I found something peculiar on the planet. What exactly was peculiar about it? Everything. It was like a local distortion of reality. And it seemed to be emitting strong radiation. Yes. You could have expected to come across something like that sooner or later, according to reports from previous missions. Unidentified sources of radiation, unexplained electromagnetic field anomalies, distortions of matter, space, or even gravity.
He's Jan
What
Stark.
are they? According to a bold theory fleshed out by Professor Frankov, they may be instances of the so-called interval. The what? Interval. In very simple terms, it's a non-coincidental superposition of potential universes. We don't know exactly why it occurs, but observations prove that under certain, not yet specified conditions, two or more parallel landscapes can coexist within a common quantum field, creating a so-called proximity plane. Whatever it is, doesn't sound like something I'd want to walk into again. Yes.
OG Jan, Jan
It's
2,
fascinating,
and
but
Jan
it
Stark.
can be dangerous. If, I stress if, Professor Frankov's intuition is right, then the distortion you have encountered
that's what we
could have
got so
been
far.
a puncture point, the spot where the proximity plane intersects with our observed universe, subverting its physical balance and distorting the rules of Newtonian mechanics. We need to learn more about these peculiarities. Inform me at once if you come across another one. So, did you find a solution to our problem? Yes, it's super simple. We'll build a bridge. Oh, just like that? Well, it can't be a regular bridge, of course. We don't have the time nor the manpower to accomplish that. However, there is a certain technology that came to my mind, superconductive bridge anchors. They could allow us to quickly span a light but durable construction across our obstacle. Wow, great. Sounds exciting. Yes, but... Oh, here we go. Cut out the sarcasm. It's not my fault this excursion was prepared by a dilettante. Blueprints for the anchors
Dilettante.
should be standard equipage for every mission since Project Versant went live, but not on this one. They should fire the logistician, if there ever was one. Versant? Versatile Synthetics program. One of my undergraduate students went to work for them, had some impressive achievements, including designing bridge anchors for heavy exploration equipment. You'd think it would be obvious, but no. Tell me about it. It's so typical of Ally Corp to send people on a mission and then leave them stranded without proper equipment. I hope you're not feeling sorry for yourself, because we need to act. You are in touch with mining operations, right? Yeah, I am. Why? Next time you talk to someone from mining ops, tell them to send over the anchor blueprints from Versant. Once we have them, things will go back to super simple. You'll see. All right, will do.
What if we don't make it in time to escape the sun?
Then we'll die.
That would be a really shitty way to go.
That's why we should stop wasting time on catastrophic visions and focus on getting out of here.
Are we all?
Activation functionality.
Bling, bling.
To the Saber evacuation. This requires the deployment of an alley core. Polygonal scanner. This handy tool, alongside other
Oh, geez.
necessary
Why? In the dorm.
Man, I'm telling you, we need it.
And I'm telling you, this is the least important of our priorities.
Okay. Quality food. The alters argue about the quality of food given to them. Scientist wants to stick to the mush diet while technician demands. Y'all can vote. No changes? Okay.
Right.
Sorry, buddy. I'm not hiding the booze, though. Module produces organics daily. More people. There's one. Okay. If this kills me, I guess we'll start the day over. Y'all ready for this? Well, they ain't dead. Okay, so just don't run through it. Got it.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Hold on, bud. Have to go bibbles. Noise on that man. Well, that was kooky. Okay. I need enough materials to build Rapidium. Where are you on? Oops.
this now?
We can unlock a miner. Doctor. Miner is really, really tempting. Oh, right, this thing. No, no! Go! Ouchies. Oof. The last one gave me a whammy. But I got the new materials. So. Worth it. OG on. Oh, OG on.
Can't get rid of you.
Why are we all backed up?
I'm thinking of all that decent food I'll never eat again. Stop being so dramatic. Mush is acceptable. Oh, come on. It's disgusting and you know it. Yes, it is. And I would enjoy eating something tastier, but there are more important things.
What was the... Hello, ad break. Hmm. Okay.
To the Saber evacuation functionality.
Before you head out, make sure you have all the important equipment. So, do you have time for a little job evaluation? Excuse me? Great. I think there's room for improvement in this bit of info. You're joking, right? Keeping busy, I hope.
Oh gosh, those two are gonna slap fight.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Mm.
radiation at this time of day? What is going on? Damn it. We don't have enough radiation filters.
We do not.
Take a look there. Command room's down. What next? Can't get rid of you. Not getting any connection from mining ops. Any idea how I can ask them for those blueprints? Didn't they push you to mine rubidium? Report getting the job done, and someone will turn up. Trust me, I know how this company works. Okay, thanks.
I don't like this. trouble?
Got a minute? We need to talk.
It's over. We made it.
There's so much stuff you need to take.
You wanted to talk?
Yeah, the magnetic storm. Quite a ride, huh?
Tell me about it.
Glad we're out of it. For good, I hope. Hope is the mother of fools. If you ask me, it looks like recurring magnetic storms might be a thing around here. We should think about how to prepare in case another one hits us.
Any ideas?
Actually, yes.
Tell me.
Well, it's pretty obvious that during emergencies, the base relies heavily on existing supplies, right?
Right?
That means we could use a smarter way to manage our production, to make sure we have a stable backup of all the crucial stuff.
That would be nice.
Well, listen to this. I found something in the manuals. A procedure we could set up. It's called Uphold Production. It lets you choose any item you want to produce. Let's say a radiation filter, and establish the amount of it you always want to have at the ready. Whenever you have less items on stock than you need, new ones will be queued for production automatically. Just like that.
I like it.
That sounds like it could spare us a lot of micromanagement.
Exactly. Try it out and maybe we won't die because someone forgot to make mush.
No, I don't think he was. I think he was just saying that around the, just in general. He inflects when he's being sarcastic or accusatory. I have picked up on that with his tone.
done here. Should I do this now?
Hey, that looks like our ship's cargo drop. It's filled with the crew's personal items, including my stuff. Is that a movie? Huh. Alicorp even thought of entertainment at the base.
Come and find me when you have a moment.
Yeah. This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission. Things that will make you feel comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories. Typical corporate bullshit.
There's would I want to meet my alters? In current life situation, no. If I was in this situation, sure. What about you? Would you want to meet your alters?
Jan, would you mind checking our food supply?
Yep. Oh. You'd be afraid to? That's totally fair. I know one of my versions would be an absolute a-hole.
Evacuation functionality necessary.
Hello, Jan.
All done. Should I take care of this now? I'm done here. Should I do this now?
No.
Evacuation functionality met. To the saber evacuation.
You wanted to talk? Yes, I managed to come up with a satisfactory magnetic storm prediction system. We'll be ready for the next one when it comes. If it comes. Great. I feel safer already. But that's not all. While analyzing the nature of this phenomenon, I discovered something very curious. You do know how dangerous it is to be outside the base during a magnetic storm, right? I do now. The radiation levels go crazy. It could be lethal. Well, it might be hazardous to health, but if you're a risk taker, it could also be worthwhile. What do you mean? I've been performing some observations, and it seems that the energy of the magnetic storm stimulates certain resource deposits to be more active and productive. Two types of deposits, to be precise. Organics and rubidium. In practical terms, it means they can be mined much more efficiently during a storm. Isn't it fascinating, Jan? Those resources are in tune with the magnetic field somehow. It's like a mysterious, unheard-of ecosystem. Absolutely. We need to make use of that discovery. Of course, feel free. As long as you don't send me out there. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Marie? Marie Skwitkowska? Where the hell did you find that old thing? Oh, I use it as an anti-stress ball, so it's always lying around. Anti-stress ball? This duck was the first audience for so many papers I wrote. Time for Marie to get back to her proper job.
Oh my god. Fantastic. Okay, Cobra, I hope you sleep well. Na, na, na. Man. Covered one. Ah. Wait, what the frick frack?
Hold on. Should I take care of this now?
I um
Operation Functionality Manual. To the Saber evacuation.
Can't get rid of you.
Ooh.
I must say, the research lab is a bit disappointing.
You could say that about many modules in our base.
You're not wrong. Don't let that stop me.
Won't let that stop me.
You know, sometimes I wish everyone was as easygoing as you.
Are you smoking? Oh gosh, I'm all tangled. Ah, I'm tangled in the womb. Ah. Okay.
Hold on. Should I take care of this now?
So ready to meet our next altar? Yon Minor.
Hey, man. You alright? Alright? Hell no. Feel like I'm fucking dying.
Fair.
Oh, shit. That's it then. I'm dead already. Not yet, brother, not yet. Damn it. Yet another disappointment. You're on strong sedatives. Mm-hmm. This is one strange dream. Why don't we give you a mental checkup first, okay? Yeah. That's what they always say before they break the bad news to you. Shoot. What's your name? My name is Jan Dolsky. But I'm seeing fucking double. You should worry about that. We'll get there. Just fill me in on your role on this mission.
Well, I used to be a miner, but then I lost my hand in an accident. Hey, wait a minute. What the fuck is this? My fucking arm. It's there again. Okay, I'm done with your little survey. Tell me what's going on. What have you done to my body?
Okay, this is rough.
I fixed it for you. Who the hell are you?
I'm Jan Dolsky. I got stranded on a desolate planet where I found rupidium, so I used it to make you my copy.
What the fuck did you drug me with, man? Oh, this is insane. What a trip.
It's not a trip. It's reality. Your new reality.
Oh, yeah? Well, in that case, Mr. Dolsky, would you be kind enough to tell me why your body's so damn intact? Because if you really are who you claim to be, both of us should be short an arm.
That's smart. We're not exact copies. We only share the same DNA. Our minds and memories are different.
Okay. I knew it was a fucking mistake the moment I signed up for this goddamn mission. Oh, man. You want to know what's most cruel about what you did?
I don't know. Tell me.
Keeping all that shit I went through in my head. Now that, my brother, is cruelty.
That's fair.
Look, you obviously had a complicated life, so why don't we try to look ahead now?
To what?
To whatever this journey brings for us.
Oh, no, thanks, man. I've had my share of surprises.
In that case, why don't you just kick back and take some time to get used to your new self? Go through the mission logs. They should clear a lot of things up for you.
Okay.
Totally fair reaction. Absolute fair reaction. Okay. I mean, if you want, but recovered fast.
I feel good about today. If we don't get the base moving soon, the sun will get to us. And believe me, this tin can will offer zero protection.
Yeah, well, at least we would die as the hottest dudes in the universe.
Is this a joke to you? Our lives are at stake. Let's get back to work.
Come on, man. I just wanted to lighten the mood a bit before we get fried.
Oh my goodness gracious. I can't even with you.
Evacuation functionality. Surroundings, modifying its trajectory and setting it on course.
How do I...
Disable evacuation functionality menu. Locating organic matter deposits requires the deployment of an alley core.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna pause here. Start this day on next stream. Let's find somebody to raid. We will continue the mysteries of the altar. Who we got stream? Fox and Bun going? Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, we just raided Fox Mouse pretty recently, so wait. Let's go raid the Wary Bunny. Link address. Where we're going. You're playing Polya. Oops. Pause that. Go. Again. Easy. There we go. Okay. We're now going to raid the Wary Bunny now that we're not going to fall into ad break. Are the raid messages? First one's for followers, second one's for subscribers. So don't forget to copy those if you can join. Well, thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. Thank you for lurking if you were lurking. I will be back on Tuesday, and I will be doing everything. So we'll be getting back to that game. I'll be posting the July schedule in Discord and on socials. I'm just finalizing what I'll be playing for the month, give or take a few things. And yeah, we'll be doing the altars as well. And then I got a couple other games because 2 Point Museum also dropped a whole bunch of new content. So we're going to be checking that out. But yeah, I will let y'all know what's going on. That it is also a holiday week, so maybe I will sneak in. I might sneak in a bonus, but it's also the holiday weekend where everything goes boom boom. So the dogs don't really like that, so we might have to deal with that, but we'll see. But yeah, so let's get the raid started. But again, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, night. I hope you all enjoy the Polya content over at Wary Bunny. We're also streaming with a few other people. I will see you all later. Hope you have a good one. Talk to you all later. Bye.